Hey. What's up? I'm April Duran, your host for Raghouse Media. You are tuning into Raw, where I interview singers and bands of all genres from around the world in studio live right here in Ontario, California. Vida Moxy. What's up?
Hello.
How are you guys?
We are well. We're happy to be here.
Yes, I'm so happy to have you guys. I love your music. Huge fan of your sound and your style.
Thank you.
We're missing a few people, though.
We are.
Can you tell us who we're missing, please?
You want to introduce him first?
Yes. The man on bass that is missing, his name is Jordan Chastain. Him and I go way back. And then the lead guitarist, the shredder himself, Mr. Reggie Thrillabeza, not with us. Neither guy is here.
We miss them.
Breaking our hearts.
We do miss them.
Hearts.
We miss you guys. Make sure you come in next time. Hopefully next year when we get our on-location studio for Raghouse Media. So excited to have you two here.
Thank you. We're excited to be here. Yeah.
Best part about it, my favorite part is when the bands cruise in and they're eager to play acoustic. Now, we're going to have an acoustic session tonight. 3 songs?
Yes.
3 songs.
3 songs tonight from Vida Moxy. I can't wait. We're also going to have a giveaway by Whole Life Soaps. Check them out, you guys. Shop small this holiday. Please support local businesses. WholeLifeSoaps.com. Use promo code RAGHOUSE20. Stay tuned for details on that. They're going to sum up some kind of crazy question. And if you're the first person to answer that question in the comments, you will be the winner.
It's going to be super crazy.
It's going to be super crazy. It's going to be a fun night, live music. So go grab a drink, iced tea, soda, wine, beer, shot, whatever you want to do. It's Monday. We're not judging. Whatever you want to do. But before we do anything first, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Hotbox Vintage, out in South Pasadena.
Hi, I'm Delilah, and I own Hotbox Vintage in South Pasadena, California. At Hotbox, our goal is curating vintage pieces that you can't live without. Our collection includes everything from the 1940s to even the early 2000s. What excites us is eclectic and unconventional styles, since there's no one-size-fits-all approach to fashion. Hotbox is priced for accessibility so that literally anyone can discover some vintage gems of their own. Plus, it's sustainable. Find us on Instagram and use code RAGHOUSE at checkout for 20% off your first order at hotboxvintage.com.
That's right. Make sure you use promo code RAGHOUSE for 20% off. Again, I cannot stress. Shop small this season. Please, actually every season. So go over to hotboxvintage.com, purchase some stuff, 20% off. Okay, enough of that. What's up, Vida Moxy?
What's going on? How are you?
Hey,
How are
hello.
you? We have to shout you out first, though, because you were the first person to ever play us on the radio.
Yes.
So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
My goodness.
Yeah.
It's like a homecoming of sorts.
I love it. Thank you so much. I played Vida Moxy on Hot 103.9, an FM station out here in San Bernardino. I'm home for COVID. Hopefully back soon. So glad to. And I'm actually honored that I was able to play your music because you guys are badass, man.
We were
thank you.
stoked that somebody wanted to play our music. That was
Gosh.
2018.
Yeah, it was
I
a
think.
while. It was
Yeah.
a minute ago, for sure.
It was a minute ago, but you know what? This is one thing I hate, and I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna be real. FM stations, they get so much music, and they don't even listen to it. A lot of FM stations,
That's a bummer.
Right.
and because that's what they're all about, right? Playing
Mhm.
music. And here Hot 103.9 for local artist spotlight, which is no more, but hopefully I could resurrect
Revive it.
Yeah, one
there
day.
you go.
But I would get music and I'd be so excited. I'd actually pour a glass of wine and listen to all these songs right there in that hot seat. And I would just love it. And so when I heard Vida Moxy, I'm like, hell yeah.
And you get to discover new things too, though. I mean, there's a lot of local bands that are really good that
So
maybe
many.
don't get the exposure that they need to or something like that. And it's just kind of that one time you get a play where someone says,
Yes.
"Oh, who's that?"
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have, So I just have to throw it out there. Make sure you send your music and send emails and hopefully somebody will grab onto that. But Giovanni and Jojo.
Yes.
Now I was telling him when they walked up to the house, I'm like, you guys, Giovanni, Jojo, then they have a friend,
Gmo.
Gmo. And then we have Jordan. And
We'll underpronounce the R G.
G. It's like a boy band.
It's like G, Reggie.
A boy band in disguise, but you guys are so much better than boy bands. Sorry to say that.
All right.
But tell
Thank you.
us, tell us who you are. I am so eager. I didn't ask you when you first walked in, but your voice. Did you take voice lessons? Have you been singing since you were little?
Yeah.
Because when these people start hearing your voice, when you start singing, they're going to go, oh, damn. So tell us about it. How did you get this gift?
I appreciate it. I'm humbled by the compliments. I've been singing for a long time. I've been singing since I was probably like really seriously since I was in maybe like 6th or 7th grade.
And how old are you now? Do you mind me asking?
No, not at all. I'm 25 now.
Okay.
And
so you've been singing for a while.
A little bit, yeah. I can't say I've ever been like professionally trained. I did like a semester of choir in high school when I was like, I'm done with baseball, like I'm done with sports. So like
soccer.
I was like, I'm just done with sports. I've been playing sports my whole life. So that was some formal training there, a little bit of like one-on-one training that I got when I was in college. But like for the most part, it's pretty self-taught,
That's so awesome.
Brought on, yeah.
Anybody else in your family sing?
Yeah, I have to be honest. I come from a family of musicians. My dad's dad's a professional musician. My mom and dad were in a band together. They used to like play shows.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
They used to play shows with the Chili Peppers. My mom's dad was like a longtime booker and performer for Disney. Like it's for sure in the family.
In your blood, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, most definitely.
How cool is that when you're a mom and a dad, you're a musician, and your son can actually sing? Because like I'm sure that happens a lot where there's a musician family and then they have kids and the kids like,
and they would have been so disappointed.
And they would have been
so disappointed in him.
Super disappointed.
That's not our kid.
And I also, he's a well, I don't want to say anything that'll hurt somebody's feelings.
They switched the babies.
At the hospital. But I have to tell you, the best concert I went to, because I'm 47, and 91, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, and Pearl Jam.
That's
one concert?
That's ridiculous.
One concert.
That's ridiculous.
When we were driving into LA, everybody was like, who's Pearl Jam? Who's Pearl Jam? My brother's calling me. I should actually answer it because we want to talk about the dumb Rams game yesterday. But this is about Vida Moxy.
My Eagles are playing right now. I'm checking in. Like,
if anybody has the Eagles score, when did they start?
Just keep it updated.
And say hi. Throw in some comments.
They're not going to win.
Wow.
They're not gonna win.
Okay, so sports will happen later, but right now, Vida Moxy. So you come from a music family, which is so cool.
Yeah, I do, and they're really, it's a lot of support and a lot of like, I've always had backup to do this scary thing that it is to like take on music like in a really serious way. So I just feel blessed to have people to bounce stuff off of, and it's around me. It feels like I'm swimming in it, which is a great feeling,
That's so lucky, because I know a lot of people, they play an instrument or they're in a band or something, and nobody in their family, or musicians or anything. A lot of people, yeah. So you are what I guess you could say blessed or lucky or whatever.
I feel that way. Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. How about you, JoJo?
I never took any formal lessons. I started playing drums when I was maybe like 4.
That's young.
Yeah. So my dad had a drum kit and he was the musician. So he would play.
And both of you guys are from Southern California originally?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Can you tell? Curly hair.
I have curly hair too.
You only get this in Southern California.
Right? Yeah.
So I would just watch him play, and I never asked him any questions. And one day I was like, "Can I try it?" He was like, "Sure." And I jumped on and then kept down a steady beat. And he was like, "How did you do that?" I don't know. I just saw you play. And but I never throughout high school, I wasn't in band or anything. I didn't do anything till after I graduated high school. Was my first experience actually playing with people, and it was in our first project that we did, and that's where me and him met, and that was my
Where'd
first.
You guys meet?
We met in another band that we had done. So that was maybe 2016
and 17, I guess it would have been.
Yeah, and that was a little more hard rock oriented, and then
what city?
From there
we were based out of the same area,
West Covina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then after that, we had just wanted to do something a little more not pop oriented, but he had these really good singer-songwriter songs, and I knew he was really good at writing music, and it's something that I think we could build a good foundation from. So that's where our band came from.
Yeah. It was directionally we just where that was going was not really what him and I wanted to do, and I had stockpiled all these songs because I've been writing for a minute. So it was just I think we're gonna do that.
Well, yeah, bands are hard. It's like relationships, right? Even though I'm not a musician, but I see my fiance, he's a drummer, and he goes in and out of bands, and it's breaking up over and over, and I'm like, that's tough, man.
And that's
why
tough,
Chief.
And and it's very lucky that me and him get along so well from the beginning, because then it was we know what direction we want to go in, and we know what we can do together. So it's really easy as far as the creative process. There's not a lot of butting heads because we kind of have those same influences where we can come in and like get something done and be like, oh, that's exactly how I wanted it to sound. Or if I can't talk, he's like, oh, well, we could do this. And it's like, that's going to work. That's why you're here.
And that's why Vida Moxy is like off the chain. Now your music, when I hear it, it's like super sellable. Like what I mean, I can't really say that word sellable, but what I mean is like I picture it in a movie. I picture it like in a commercial. I picture it like a car commercial or something, you know, it's like,
right.
You guys need to find somebody to like throw your music out. What is that called?
Plan. I think the word we use for it is like accessible.
Accessible.
Yeah. Accessible. Yeah.
So we don't really like to like limit ourselves to a genre. A lot of what we do is we try to write what we like and enjoy and kind of just put it out there. And it's like, here's the song, here's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our Spotify right now is 4 different genres under one band.
I love that.
It's very different.
I love that. You know why? My attention span is very minimal. So when there's a band with the same sound, I'm just like, but that's just me. But when there's a band that has all these different songs and all these different variations, I'm like, like I get all excited. So that's cool.
We appreciate that too, because like for myself as a songwriter, I'm always trying to like build something that's like, how do I make this original, but kind of keep that format that everybody can recognize and it can get placed in something. So it's like glad to hear that. And
then the two guys that aren't here also contribute a lot as far as where our sound goes. Our bass player is a super big Beatles head.
Nice.
So a lot of his bass lines, he'd be like, oh, it's kind of like, what did the Beatles do? It's like they look toward that. And then Reggie,
super indie,
cool. Super alternative. And it brings
Yeah.
like this whole nother aspect to what we're doing. So it's like, you have these singer-songwriter ideas that are getting these like little indie twists and like these little like early 60s, like these British little rock twists to it. And you're kind of like, oh, that's interesting. I've never really heard that before, but at the same time, it's familiar.
And that's how the Beatles were. Each one had their own variation of styles of what they like. So you bring it all together and you have,
and
you know, awesomeness.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, enough of my mouth. I want to hear them sing because they are awesome. Vida Moxy in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ready? Like the feeling?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You start off ready? 1, 2, 3, and...
I wanted you to know it's time for me to go. These cards are bound to fall. Oh, 'cause you and I were stumbling in the cold. We've been here before. Our love is made of stone. Hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. In promises you said to me, you didn't keep it. In all the lies you tell me, you didn't feel it. And as I'm laying on the floor, and girl, you're leaving, and when I show you to the door, I like to feel it and not a soul. So decide you never show what you left and what you stole. Now my heart is on the road. You thought you were on the road. I was bluffing on the low, just like the one you stole. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Oh, promises you said to me, you didn't keep it. In all the lies you tell me, you didn't feel it. And as I'm laying on the floor, and girl, you're leaving, and when I show you to the door, I like to feel it. And na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. In promises you said to me, and all the lies you're telling me. And as I'm laying on the floor, And there's a show you to the door. I like the feeling, you know. Oh, promises you said to me, you did, and all the lies you're telling me, you caught in and as I'm laying on the floor, you're leaving, and when I show you through the door, I like the feeling, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Promises you said to me.
All right.
And the virtual crowd.
We'll take the crowd.
You guys are so good.
Oh,
Vida
thank you so
Moxy
much.
in
Thank
the
you so
house,
much.
man.
God, that felt so good to play. It's been a minute.
It's been so long since
What-
we were able to like play together. It's at least like a month and a half, 2 months. Since
Which
we,
is
like,
a really long
Too long.
time
for
us.
us though. Yeah, that's like an eternity.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh my God. And I bet you every musician, their hearts are breaking because you guys can't play. I mean,
100%
well,
right now.
there's certain places now though that are
Yeah.
kind of creeping in with like sound, right?
little by little. Yeah, definitely.
We've gigged at real close by at
Haven City.
Haven City. That's
Where's that at?
It's do you know like Anaheim Packing District?
Yes. I
So
love
Haven
that place.
City is like the upland version of that. And,
Oh.
and it's very like oriented like that little like marketplace.
Upland?
is it
Upland?
It's Rancho or Upland. I'm blanking on what town.
Wait a minute. Oh, Haven. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I drew a blank. This is what happens when you turn 47, you guys. Haven, off of Haven. It's
Yeah.
all the little food. Of course,
Yes.
it's right down the street from here.
We
Yeah,
gigged there.
We went
So
to the big.
multiple
yeah.
times.
We play there a lot.
Oh my goodness. Who reached out to you? Or did you guys reach out to them?
So we have like Vida Moxy, the band, like the write our own songs, try to make it. And then him and I actually, we still will call it Vida Moxy. Him and I do like we get booked to do
Like acoustic
I
covers.
bet.
things
acoustic
like that.
covers. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
because you guys have that talent.
And it's just this setup.
It's
Yeah.
just
I mean,
like
we just
this.
show up and start busking, kind of. So
I
it's
love
like,
it.
yeah.
I'm so mad at Haven City too because I reached out to them when they barely like broke ground, and I was like, I have access to so many bands from all around, locally, everything. They even gave me a tour.
We'll send him an email for you.
Oh
Be like, hey, hey,
man,
hey,
I
hey,
already
hey,
reached
hey.
out to her a couple times, and she asked about all these bands, and I was just like, let's do something. I would love to work for you guys. Well, she
Mhm.
took the bands and
No. We'll send an email.
But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? I'm glad
That's
the
fine.
bands were able to play and they had, access and
It is.
whatever. But that's the
It's-
first time I actually have even like verbally said that happened. I know.
Well, no,
I know
we'll-
my friends.
We'll,
have.
we'll, we'll,
Oh,
we'll set it up
wow.
for you. You're in with Vida Moxy. Now,
Yeah, we'll,
Yeah, I
we'll have our people call it.
yeah. Have my people call your people.
Our people being us.
By our people, I mean my mom.
your momager or whatever. That is.
I know.
No, but I have to tell you guys, I can't believe you haven't reached out to me and told me, hey, we're playing at Haven City because that's literally like 5 minutes away.
I know. I think had we put the puzzle pieces together, we absolutely would.
Are you guys playing soon?
Right now, I don't think so. Are we?
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know how things are here out where we are. Things are pretty clamped at the moment. So
Yeah.
They
it's
just did that
yeah.
recently with LA County.
And
which is
it's gonna
kinda-
happen probably, because that Biden wants to
Yeah.
clean out this whole
Yeah,
thing. So he's just,
exactly.
I
And
think it's
They're talking vaccines next month. So
Hopefully,
I mean, we'll
fingers
see what
crossed.
happens. We can get back to just playing.
just
Yeah.
like
All we wanna
live
do is
music.
play.
Human beings and play in front of people.
Right?
So
I know.
it's if it's a step closer to that, then let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
I mean, you know what it is. So
I swear so many times because we have a pretty big backyard. I thought, bring in a few bands that I've interviewed and just, pay, tickets for like $5 online or
Little
whoever
backyard
wants
show.
to donate. And
and that would be so cool.
it'd be fun. People bring their own chairs, wear masks,
Mhm.
bring your own drinks, kind of like a thing. I'm still thinking about doing that, especially in the cold, because
Yeah.
it's always nice to bundle up and listen to music. And
Shows in the cold or
Sell
frost?
hot cocoa.
That's a marketing guy
I
over
think I
there.
just want hot cocoa. I think I just really want hot
a
cocoa.
spiked hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be
bit.
my kind.
A little bit.
Now that sounds like fun.
It does. Vida Moxy in the house. Now, you guys said you met in West Covina. You guys are lucky you have a Portos over there, huh? Now
We do.
I know you guys are so lucky.
So good.
Vida Moxy, I've been so excited because I have to. I told them when they came in, but we love their sound, especially my assistant producer Kathleen. When they sent me the song for their video promo, I'm like, Oh, I love this song. And then right when I emailed it to Kathleen, she emailed me back right away. Oh my God, I love this song. So I knew, I was just like, okay, this is really cool. So Vida Moxy in the house are going to play 2 more acoustic songs. Don't go anywhere. Don't be afraid to comment. Who is tuning in? That's what I'm going to ask. Who is in here? You guys don't be afraid to comment. We're going to also have we're going to do a contest right now. Actually, let's do a contest. Who wants to win Whole Life soaps? A nice little package here. I know you do. They're absolutely amazing. I'm going to play their promo video right now while Vida Moxy thinks of a question. Whoever answers first in the comments will win. So let's see. Oh, Reggie's here. Reggie is here.
Reggie!
What's up, Reggie?
Reggie!
Reggie's in the house. Okay, so Reggie, I don't know. Will Reggie know the answer to your question?
Probably.
Is he allowed to win? He's in the band, huh?
Oh, he should be allowed to win. I personally am biased. I'm gonna say he should be allowed to win.
I think he should be allowed to win because he needs soap. Right, Reggie? Right, Reggie?
I don't know.
Right, Reggie?
Okay, so let's see the video promo. This is Whole Life Soaps. Again, shop small this season. And here is their video.
At Whole Life Soaps in Wrightwood, California, we have over 45 varieties of bar soap, handmade lotions, face creams, and sugar scrubs. We have bubble bath bombs and shower steamers. And we have deodorants, candles, lip balms, and a whole lot more. All of our products are handmade for your health because we believe that what you put onto your body is just as important as what you put into it. So shop online at wholelifesoaps.com or visit us in Wrightwood, California.
That's right. Okay, so you heard Whole Life Soaps. Use promo code Whole Life or RAGHOUSE20 for 20% off. Jump on their website, please, wholelifesoaps.com. Okay, so the winner will answer this question correctly in the comments. And what is the question, guys?
Our question for the people today is, what is the first name of our bass player?
What is the first name of our bass player? Whoever
works better.
Whoever answers that correctly in the comments will be the winner. I have a feeling I know who the winner is, but go ahead and what's the question again?
The question is, what is the first name of the bassist for Vida Moxy?
There you go. Okay, while we wait for the winner to post their comment, oh, how cool is this?
Ooh. I believe that's Jordan's mom.
Oh, yay! So, Jill, you are the winner. Jill Chastain, did I pronounce it correctly?
Yes.
She is the winner. She said Jordan. Is that the right answer?
That is correct. The correct answer.
Yay!
Yes,
Jill, please, in our messages of Rag House, if you could message us your address, and I'll send that over to Whole Life Soaps. And you will be receiving your package. You guys, make sure you check them out, wholelifesoaps.com. Use promo code RAGHOUSE20. Regis saying Jenner.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, what?
Janet?
On the way home, we'll stop and just get him some soap.
Janet, yes.
Jill said, hi, guys. So I'm guessing that is?
Hi, Mama Chastain. How
There,
are you?
yes. She's gorgeous.
Yes.
That is so cool. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, you are the winner of Whole Life Soap. So if you could please, and if for some reason I don't get it, I'll be reaching out to you for your information. So thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so here we go, guys. We got another one coming up, acoustic session right here from Vida Moxy. Now, Salem Lover. That sounds kind of creepy, man.
Yeah.
Is this about an ex-girlfriend?
I didn't write it.
So this is. I just want to preface before. I don't know if you wanted to get into questions before or after the song.
No, right now. Let's do it.
This is brand new material. I was like, oh, should we whip this out right now? This is like brand new Vida Moxy material. This song is just, I wouldn't venture to say it's about anyone in particular. It's more of an examination of toxic relationships and toxicity and sex and all of that. Just an examination of, what that is. So,
and we all know a little bit about that stuff, right? Just a little bit.
No way, Mrs. Chastain.
Yeah, mom's watching. And I'm a mom too, so you guys clean it up. Just kidding.
Exactly.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right,
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
I can't believe the things we say without the lights on.
Sex to relieve the pain, the right blends in with the wrong. You can go and cast a line, and I would give it all my time. I can't believe the things you say without the lights on. Side by side, we swim the tide. Your water is warm. With poison pride, you take my knife and you slit my throat. Yeah, you slit my throat. Sailor, my lover girl, won't you take her home? Pay it forward from another world. A lullaby that'll sell my soul. I know what tune you're on. It's you, I was running. Sailor, lover girl, all the covenant's cold. Sugar that drips from mother's lips, heating the cauldron's cold. Well, I can't commit, I must admit, girl, I will make you fall. You asked for the truth this time. I promise I will tell a lie. I can't believe the things I say without the lights on. Sailor, love a girl, won't you take her home? Pay it forward from another world. A lullaby that'll sell my soul. I know what tune you're humming. It's true, I was running, honey. Sailor, love a girl, all the covenants cold. Side by side, we swim the tide. Your water is warm. With poison pride, you take my knife. Sailor, love a girl, won't you take her home and pay it forward from another world? A lullaby that'll sell my soul. I know what tune you're humming. It's true, I was running, honey. Sailor, love a girl, all the covenants go.
Yeah, Vida Moxy. All right, brand new song right there, Salem Lover, and it's everything what you think it is about. I love that sound. That was great.
Thank you
I
so
thought at
much.
first it was going to be kind of slow and kind of like mysterious and creepy.
It kicks in at the end.
And then it's just all plink. I love that. I
Right
love
on.
that.
Thank
So
you.
it's not about anything particular, just
No,
all in
it's-
general.
Yeah.
Oh, you wrote it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So usually our writing process will go, I'll write the song front to back and then I'll bring it to these guys and it'll kind of take on its life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it sits as a song with just me and my acoustic and then these guys really bring it to life. But no, this song is, you know, it's just like an amalgamation of experiences and things and just, yeah. So it's a lot of things in one, but it's all about toxicity and not about sex. It's about playing chess.
Yeah, Mom, it's not about that, but that's okay if it is. You know, I think it's about time where you guys are, you know, having
Yeah.
thoughts and questioning all about sex and stuff.
We're at that age.
We're right at that tender age.
Sure.
Exactly. Jason Weber from San Diego says, "Hi, April Duran and Vida Moxy. Glad to be here for this performance."
Oh yeah,
San Diego.
Jason Weber,
Jason.
what's up, dude? He's so awesome. He's a huge fan of live music, and he plays music himself. So that's really cool.
Nice, right on.
Jordan Chastain. Oh,
Look, there's Jordan.
oh, there's the guy. Tell us what the best part of VM sound is and why it's the bass. There we go.
I think we could do without the bass, as you could see.
I'm going to tell him we miss you, right?
We do miss you, Jordan.
Because where would we be without the bass player?
Exactly. That's actually funny.
kind of actually true.
It's actually funny because the way that we do write songs is he'll bring it to us as a band, But the next song we're gonna play, Lady True, actually it was acoustic and drums when it came together.
Oh, cool.
So we added everything in after that.
Yeah.
And it was the first song we wrote together. After we finished our last thing, I think he came over to my house and we one-timed it. He played it one time for me and we played it through a second time and that was it.
That was,
We had
yeah,
it.
it was like we left the other band like a week later. I'm like, dude, I have this song. He's like, all right. And then was like,
you guys are itching. It was just like,
yeah.
No, because like I knew I had stuff in the can. He knew I had stuff in the can. He'd heard the stuff that was in the can. It was like, okay, we need to like get this ball rolling.
We need to move on it. So as soon as like we could, we started getting together and writing. Not really writing; they were already written for the most part. But it was going over them again and seeing, well, where do I fit in,
and bringing him to life.
Yeah. Where could I put a harmony in here? We're gonna put my drum parts in here. Blah blah blah. And then from there, the song's grown over. But that first time we played down was like 2018 with Lady True.
Yeah.
To where it is now, it's like we've just seen it like come to life, and it's like, here's the baby.
Now I have a question because I know at this point everything's DIY. So like you guys do everything, or you try to do everything. Social media, creating your own music videos, your own sound, which is really cool. Actually, it's really awesome. Who does your social media? Whatever social media.
We do. Yeah.
Because you guys have such an amazing sound. You guys need somebody to push you guys out there, man.
We agree. We're in the business because
it's so hard. I know for you guys.
I can speak as a front guy and the as a songwriter. Like I love to be creative. I love to write songs. What I don't love is being a marketer and being a pusher. It's just not.
Who does? I don't even like
exactly.
it.
Exactly. And I think the next step for us at least is finding some type of like management thing or
it's
something.
It's so hard.
If you're out there and you know how to help,
tuning in and you're a manager. Definitely. And I know a lot of people because I used to work at Live Nation and there were managers and it's hard. It's so hard though to be a manager. Not for you guys. I could feel that, you guys have a head on your shoulders, but a lot of times it's like babysitting, because the bands are, and it just makes sense because there's a lot of personalities coming together, whatever. But, I know there's people out there who do just social media. So maybe because you guys need your stuff pushed out, man. You guys are really good. And I'm growing the seed here for you guys so you can start,
Thank you.
doing something. You guys need to know.
We
Thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much.
We're trying to get it out there. We're really because we're serious about it. This isn't like a fun weekend project. Like we really believe in what we're
hard
doing.
hobby or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Strong hobby.
We kind of treat this band as like a job.
Yeah.
So everything that we do is to get to the next step, and it's like okay, what can we do now that's going to get us to where we want to be X amount of months from now, and then from there you kind of just keep going and going and
play.
And that was the thing is we had actually recently, right before everything kind of shut down and everything, we were playing a lot with So Far Sounds, which is they do like these little intimate shows all around LA, OC, stuff like that.
I've heard of that.
They were really, I mean, obviously now it's very past tense. They were really growing. I mean, we were kind of growing with them, especially their LA branch. So
we were set like the week before everything got shut down, like total shutdown. I think the week after that, we were supposed to go up to San Francisco.
Yeah.
We were going to go out to New York and play a few shows with them.
We were going to get paid to go out and do the whole thing.
Oh my goodness, that's like a dream.
And so like the week before, it's like, hey guys, everything's shut down. It's like, oh, okay.
No, the universe is not having
it.
Everything happens for a reason. People say that, and I always tell them, shut up. But what if you guys did go and something bad happened?
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm going to go with that just to put a little.
Make us feel better.
Well, yeah, because you just never know. Vida Moxy, you guys, everyone's quiet out there. Oh, you know what I think? Is somebody talking? Was it somebody politically supposed to talk tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. I'm not going to throw any names because I always try to stay out of politics. But I think somebody was supposed to. I think maybe our president was supposed to. Our current, but not our elected.
Nobody's watching the Eagles game though, so it's not that.
And the Eagles game. I didn't.
It's definitely not the Eagles game.
Everybody's watching.
It's definitely not the Eagles game.
I'm sure everybody was watching my Rams yesterday. We don't even want to talk about that.
That was rough. I did watch that.
That was rough, but it's all about Vida Moxy. It's not about Rams and Dutton Golf and whatever. But
one day we'll be at the halftime show. You save that clip. Save that
clip my
right
goodness.
there.
How about that SoFi place? Yeah, you guys will be there. Vida Moxy
nice.
playing the I guess Super Bowl is going to be there next year.
Is it going to be the next year?
I think I heard, or maybe in a
That's
couple
a
years.
really nice stadium.
Give it a couple
billions.
years and we'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. We'll
For
sell
sure.
at SoFi at some point.
Vida Moxy in the house. Thank you, Jordan, for tuning in. We miss you, buddy. And yes, you were your mom won. Your mom won the whole life soap. So we appreciate
Mama
that.
Chastain is the winner. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. We're going to have one more song from Vida Moxy. But before we jump into that, now I heard you guys have something brewing. You guys are doing some work somewhere. What's that about?
Yeah. So this last song that we're doing is actually almost really, really close to being fully done. I think all we got to do left is master it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just some very finishing mixing
touch-ups.
touches and then get to the mastering.
We're super excited for this song. I mean, like this is like one of our babies that we've had since like the very first one that we've worked on. So it's like when it's ready, we're definitely gonna plan some big things for it, I think. But it means a lot. I mean, just seeing where it's come from when we started, it's kind of like in a weird way, a representation of where our band was when we started as opposed to where we are now.
How
And
weird.
So,
It's cool and weird at the same time.
It
I'm
really,
sure.
yeah. And then you look back and it's like, it's been 2 years already since we started this and it does not feel like
It just flew.
It just flies so fast.
Yeah.
So we're super stoked for it though. Yeah. It's called Lady True. And it's going to be our next single.
Yeah,
So,
it's coming out soon.
Mhm.
What you guys will hear today is a very stripped down acoustic version. It'll be a much bigger, broader thing when released. But we are, just to piggyback, we've had this one in the can. I wrote this song like 2.5, almost 3 years ago.
Any
So
story behind it? Any like crazy cool story? Or?
This song is really, it's like, I was like, I maintain this. I don't know that I really write songs like down and do like just at someone, but it's just like this song was like love and the idea of love and the falling in love with love. It's just, a song.
I love love.
Yeah, it is a song fully, totally, and completely of positivity and something we're kind of excited to release in it's like a downtrodden time. Yes, everybody's just so kind of heavy right now. So
Yeah.
we're hoping as we graduate out of this crazy time that this song will kind of help the ushering of that.
I think so. I mean, yeah, things are heavy, but thank you, musicians like you, Vida Moxy. And without music, how could we have gone through this? That's all I want to say.
But without somebody like you, we can't get it out there. So shout out to Rad House.
You guys could. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm the messenger and I love being the messenger. Vida Moxy is in the house. I'm so excited. They're going to play their next song acoustic. But first, Mama Chastain.
Mama Chastain.
That's Mama
It's okay,
Chastain.
Gio. Eagles are down. I didn't want to show you.
You guys
I wanted
had to
do
get my live reaction to that bad news on.
That's not the first time you've heard that.
No,
What's
the Eagles
the
are
score?
terrible this year.
What's
That's
the
not
score?
the first time you've heard
Eagles
that.
are not doing that bad.
No.
Oh, no,
they're-
that entire division is doing horrible.
That entire division's
What
awful.
are your stats?
We all have losing records.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we're in
okay.
they're in first place with 4 wins.
Oh, that's right, you guys.
So
it is
bad.
a bad
It is
situation.
so bad.
But you didn't look as bad as Rams yesterday. With what we have 7 wins, 3. Now we have 4
I
losses.
would rather look that bad in one game than
Oh.
every game we play during
Oh,
the
is that
season.
bad?
It's
We're
so
terrible.
bad.
The whole
Oh.
division is terrible. The Cowboys are bad. The
What's
Giants are
happening?
bad.
What's in the water over there?
It's 2020. It's 2020.
It's 2020.
It's a
I think-
crazy year.
I think our quarterback Goff had a little bit of that water yesterday. Whatever happened to him,
something,
man.
But
Let's see. What did Jordan say? Jordan said, "It's okay. My mom's a Rams fan." Oh, I didn't know that. I love you, Mama. I love you. We got to
So
watch
do
some
we.
games together.
so do we.
Gosh, I never meet any Rams fans, especially women. So that's awesome. All right. I feel good. So are you guys ready to play this
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
song?
Oh, yeah.
So excited for this one.
All right. Right into the verse.
Lady True, I can't take my eyes off you. For after all that we've been through, I'm searching the side of my mind. I'm bleeding blue. The scars go deeper than those. For after all that we've been through, Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna be alright. But I know, yeah, I know, I'm coming home. As we go wrong, we're going strong. Won't you come along? And I can never find another. I can never find another who's gonna love me through and through. Let them know the flowers they are in full bloom. The stars shine brighter than the moon, but never brighter than the light in your eye. Whoa, whoa, lady, lady, true. You know my eyes are glued to you. For after all that we've been through, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna be just fine. But I know, yeah, I know, I'm coming home. As we go on, we're going strong. Hey, won't you come along? And I can never find another. I can never find another who's gonna love me the way that you do. So I'm never gonna find another. Ooh, never gonna find another who's gonna love you the way that I do. So lady true, lady true, whoa, lady true, I can't take my eyes off you.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I know that's cheesy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Jojo, what did you tell me when you guys got here about singing?
I'm still nervous to sing. But,
Is it? Well, tell him why.
Because I just started singing.
Today.
He's a baby to the singing game.
I'm a baby to the singing game.
Yeah, you're just bored.
I feel it. I feel it. This is
feel
new to me.
This
What
is
this?
also new.
What's going on?
How do you practice? Do you?
I don't.
You don't practice?
No, I don't practice
Not in
at
the
all.
car, not in the shower.
No, I mean,
not
I
in...
sing to like Spotify when I'm driving, but I don't think I'm like serious about it.
Well,
and then
you'll work with the songs though.
Yeah,
okay.
Most of the time, it's weird because like my ear will go directly to the harmony of a song. So I don't like even when I'm listening to songs that are like popular, I'll try to find a harmony to that song. And it's so weird because most people want to sing like you want to sing the main thing.
Yeah.
But it's to me, I'm like, oh, well, what can I sing with it that sounds good?
Oh,
and so
yeah.
with him, he'll bring a lot of the songs and he's like, here's the song, let's find a harmony to it. And instantly it's like, okay, well, let's work with it a little bit. And that's what we kind of try to do to most of our songs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as like anything that's like recorded, stuff like that, it's normally me and him doing background vocals on anything that's like on Spotify or stuff like that. So
that's so cool because they walked in and JoJo's like, I just started singing. I'm like, what? And then I heard you and I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The blessing really is that our voices are really a good blend naturally. You know, sometimes the timbre doesn't mix. You sing with somebody, it's like we're singing the right notes, but there's not a blend there. And you know, obviously we sing bad notes sometimes, but the timbre of our voices, the tonality of it, they really match. So it
does. You guys are like just so nice and clean in your voice, dude. Man, I have to give you that.
Thank you.
That's awesome because it's just clear. Now I know I told him I felt so bad. I'm like, those headphones suck. So you sound a lot better because my headphones are badass.
Oh, you got the badass.
They're from I'm spitting and stuff on my mic, but they're from my FM station. So I bought them actually. A lady from I always say the name wrong. What is it?
Sennheiser? Yeah.
I said Sen. I pronounced it wrong, but she I just wrote to her and I was just like, I'm a on-air personality, you know, and she sent me these pair and they're amazing.
Oh, that's sick.
I know, she was very cool.
Let's do that.
All you have to do is reach out. You know, some people are afraid, just write a letter.
Well, that's how we started like with So Far and stuff like that, is we're just like, hey, we do this. Can we play? They were like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, like 90% of the time, it's just most people don't want to do it. But if you reach out, you'll most likely get a response. It's at least you'll know instead of telling yourself no.
Yeah,
you'll get an answer. I mean, if you don't reach out, then you're just telling yourself no already. So I mean, at least,
you're cutting yourself
make
off.
them tell you no, or they're gonna get sure, come through, and you'll be like, oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, exactly. I almost thought we had a caller. I'm just kidding. So Jason out in San Diego says, cool guitar playing and singing. Nice job, guys.
Oh,
so that's Jason. Thank you, Jason, for tuning in, dude. So that was the release, Lady True. It's not released yet. Where do you guys get your songs mastered at?
That's a mishmash. There's somebody I know through my dad who can master.
Oh, you probably know a billion people, Duff.
Yeah. So that's one of them. There was one of them we tried an online mastering, like Landar, I think is what it's called. So we've mixed it up. We've tried a few things.
We're still trying to figure out.
We're still trying to figure out the mastering.
But
that's good.
It's cool that we have some friends that will record us though, and we get really good products from them.
That always helps.
A lot of our friends went to school for music.
Oh, perfect.
So we have
recording.
We have friends that did recording, friends that do live sound, video stuff. So it's like we have everything that we need to succeed. And it's like, well, we want to take you guys there with us. You know, it's like we're not just like what we do. It's not just an us thing. It's we're working with people for a big end goal. So it's like so
super, super cool. Now, and that's what it takes. I know everybody hates to sing, especially myself, but it does take a village. You know, it takes a village of people and just networking and stuff.
The missing piece in our puzzle is like we need looking at the camera. We need a marketer.
Marketing and there's I had a band in here, Soaring Blackbirds, and they're like, we need a manager. And I'm just like, you and everybody else, man, they're so hard to find because it's a tough job. And
even nowadays, though, I think with the social media presence and everything being online, you could manage yourselves if you do it right.
It's about
getting yourself out there. That's the hardest thing in today's day and age of music. You need it. We're not the only band from the Inland Empire or from LA County. There's a million bands that we've played with that are fantastic. I've never heard of them. And it's like, okay, well, how do we get ourselves out there? Like what's going to separate you? And I think we believe in our music and the sound that we have. It's like we want to distinguish ourselves in a way. And I feel like that's where we're at right now, was kind of just trying to distinguish ourselves as this is us. This is our brand. This is our sound. And it's like, that's the hardest part, is it's really just getting out there.
Right. Now, I want to go back to your singing because it's just amazing. Now, your mom and your dad both sing, or?
Yeah, my mom and dad are both singers. My mom, they both are not they're not classically trained singers, but they're just people who have facilitated it in some way. My grandfather on my mom's side, who I think I was mentioning earlier, was a singer as well. So it's like, everybody has, it's not like, their first and foremost thing was singing. My mom was more of a dancer. My dad was more of a guitar player. My grandfather was more of a saxophonist, but it was like singing was something they also did as a part of their arsenal. Whereas for me, I kind of learned guitar to facilitate singing. So it's like singing has kind of always been the forefront. And then any bass that I've learned, which is minimal, I'm sure as Jordan's watching, it's very minimal, Jordan. But bass, piano, anything I've learned, it's all been to really facilitate, singing. But it is in the background.
And I do think he's more of a frontman. When you take the guitar away from him and you let him move around
for
stage,
sure. Yeah, especially those pictures with your shirt off and everything. I was just like, you go, buddy. You do your thing. If you got it, because guess what? It doesn't always stay. I have to tell you. When you hit 35, when you hit 40, things start to get weird.
Or
and
26. 26
God.
sometimes.
Shut up.
You guys are crazy. The early 30s were like the best years of my life.
There we go.
So just, there's a lot of good in getting older. I know I keep on putting it down, but okay. So Vida Moxy in the house. We have Jason, we have Jordan. You guys, any questions for the band? And if you're tuning in and you're a promoter or manager or anything, make sure you reach out to Vida Moxy and the Soaring Blackbirds too. I know they're looking, man, I should start a business. I just know it's so hard. I don't even know how to promote myself. How can I,
I feel like you'd be a good manager though. I feel like you could do
I would be a bitch, man, especially if you guys don't do things right. I would call somebody up. Jojo.
You know what? You need somebody to crack the whip. You need
Right?
somebody
It's
to-
true. You got to keep us in check.
No, just kidding. I'm sure people who know me are tuning in. You're not a bitch. You can't even be a bitch. Because even when I'm a bitch, next day I cry. Oh, I was so mean. I'm so sorry. You know, so. No, but you're right. I think that position does need to crack the whip a little bit.
Yeah,
it definitely
somebody's got to
does.
keep
Yeah.
everybody in check. You know?
Right. I wish you guys had another song to sing to go out to.
I mean,
we can.
don't tempt us with a good time.
Okay. Well, we have time. So let's pull one song.
We want to
Do
do.
you
Vida
wanna-
Moxy.
Do you want to hear? You want to hear a cover? Or you want to hear another original?
We could do covers too.
Oh, what covers?
What kind of bands do you like?
I mean,
Everything.
We can do some of our specialties. Like him and I are really good. We do Take It Easy by the Eagles. If you want to throw it back, we actually have a cover of Redbone that we do. Childish
Ooh.
Gambino's.
That one's
Uh-huh.
actually really good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, or we could do another original. We could do Honeycomb, which I know we kind of like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Something that's upbeat.
Oh, Honeycomb is
Ooh.
super low key. So,
Oh, okay.
We could
maybe-
do I don't want to get caught. If you want to do that.
I'm trying to think of what we got in our arsenal.
Jordan, what should they do?
We do some
I don't know
Rolling
if you've seen-
Stones.
Yeah,
We do. We cover. What do we cover?
we do. I mean, our acoustic cover thing is dense. We do so much.
How
stuff.
fun. You guys need to
Yeah.
sell that. You guys could be amazing wedding
We've done it. We've done
Oh, cool.
a few events,
Yeah.
and we
We
did a
definitely-
private event for the sunglasses company, which was really fun. And
Very
So,
cool.
yeah.
Rainbow Optics. Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah,
They're
shout
out
out
of San Diego.
Shout out Rainbow Optics.
Jason,
Yeah.
they're out of San Diego actually.
Oh, that's cool.
They're
Yeah.
good people. Good people.
They're really cool. But
An upbeat, something fun. Vida
All right,
Moxy.
We'll do some. We'll do Redbone. Do Redbone.
we
Um.
have to do the Stone song. You know, we have to do Sympathy. Let's do Sympathy.
All right.
I'll start it off.
I'm not gonna say no.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of a wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. So many men, so their faith. Well, I was round when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is just the nature of my game. I stuck around in St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank in a general's rank when the blitzkrieg raged and the body stank. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is just the nature of my game. I watched and glean while your kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the gods they made. Well, I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys? When after all, it was you and me. So let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, and I lay tracks for troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is just the nature of my game. Just as every cop is a criminal, and all them sinners saints, the legends tell just come Lucifer is I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy, and some taste for all you well-learned politics. For I lay your soul to waste. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's bothering you is just the nature of my game. Let's bring them home now. Get down with it.
Damn! Yeah! Oh my goodness! You guys are so badass.
Thank you so much.
Look at I'm just like, oh, good job, good job.
We'll take it. We'll take
Oh,
it.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Vida Moxy right there. Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Thank you so
So
much.
badass. That's all you guys needed, man. This is all you need. This
we
is
try to keep it as simple as possible, honestly. It's the acoustic, even when the other guys are here, it's very straightforward. It's like,
you guys pulled it off right here.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you.
So awesome. Oh my goodness. Vida Moxy. You can hire them for weddings. You can hire, look at this acoustic guy. They're not even plugged in. They just cruised in with a couple instruments. They're so badass. So happy. Jill, of course, you know what? She got it down. Bravo, man.
Thank you, Mama Chastain. We appreciate you
so much.
So good. Your voice, amazing.
Thank you.
Your drums. You guys just complement
Thank
each
you.
other so well.
Yeah, we've been doing it a minute. We're doing it.
Yeah. So, okay, where can we find Vida Moxy? Where are you guys?
We're all over social media at Vida Moxy, Instagram, Twitter, our YouTube channel. We have a couple live videos up and some music videos. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Music to stay up with the releases on that, because it's going to be coming out hopefully by the end of the month.
Mhm.
Probably like the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. We should have that new song out. And I think a lot of our focus going into like the next year, stuff like that, is going to be studio based. So we're going to start releasing a lot of music and stuff like that.
For anybody who wants specifics, anywhere, streaming services, platforms, you name it, any platform, it's going to be at VIDAMOXY, Vida Moxy.
Vida Moxy in the house. Shout outs. Do we have shout outs?
Yes.
Austin.
Shout out Austin.
He's our buddy recording us right now. He didn't know where to go with us. He did Lady True. Gmo behind the camera.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Kevin McShane. He's recorded some stuff for us. Shout out to our good friend Farhan. He's another guy who does a lot of videos.
That's a cool name.
He's
a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's a big time New Yorker now, though. We only get so much time with him.
We lost him to the East Coast, but maybe we'll get him back. I know. Maybe we'll get him back.
Shout out to the lovely fans.
Shout out to our neighbors for not calling the cops when we practice.
Yes.
Cool. Do you guys practice in the garage?
Oh yeah, we're a garage band at the base of it. As professionals, we come off, we're a garage band.
All I have to say is, if I wish you guys lived on this street, because every time you'd play, I would just
it's a jam session every time we play.
Right on. We're making a party of it.
How fun. Oh my goodness. I want to give a shout out to Mama Jill, Mama Chastain, for tuning in.
So cool.
And the winner of Whole Life Soaps. You guys remember, shop small this year, every year. Jump on wholelifesoaps.com. Use promo code RAGHOUSE20 for 20% off. Jump on hotboxvintage.com. Use RAGHOUSE for 20% off. They have so much amazing stuff. So happy to have Vida Moxy in here. Shout out to you guys for doing what you do.
Shout out to you for having us.
Yeah,
thank you for having us.
And for playing us for the first time ever.
You are Vida Moxy. You don't even know it. You're a Vida Moxy OG.
It's the OG already.
I wore my fake eyelashes for you guys.
Hey.
I might have a show here, and Vida Moxy will be here because you guys are just
100%.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
All right.
Have any questions? Check them out. They're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Vida Moxy. They rule. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. Next week, I have Issa Simon from the Bay Area. It'll be virtual, but she is amazing. Vida Moxy.
Thank you so much.
All right, you
Fun.
guys. Peace. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon.